Hello everyone, let's solve another quick quiz today. In this quiz, we will have to solve 15 questions. Ready? Let's start now. Name India's first mission to the moon, which was launched in 2008. The options are number 1, Mangalyaan, number 2, Aryabhat, number 3, Chandrayaan. The answer is Chandrayaan. What are the indigenous people of Australia called? The options are number 1, Maoris, number 2, Rapa Nui, number 3, Aborigines. The answer is Aborigines. Within which country is the country of San Marino situated? The options are number 1, France, number 2, Germany, number 3, Italy. Subscribe. The answer is Italy. What two great water bodies does the Panama Canal link? The options are number 1, the Red Sea and the Indian Ocean, number 2, the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean, number 3, the Arctic and the Atlantic Ocean. The answer is the Atlantic and the Pacific Ocean. In which year did the World War I begin? The options are number 1, 1939, number 2, 1917, number 3, 1914. The answer is 1914. Name the first man-made satellite to go into space. The options are number 1, Vostok, number 2, Sputnik, number 3, Apollo. The answer is Sputnik. Which Indian won an honorary Oscar for Lifetime Achievement in 1992? The options are number 1, Satyajit Ray, Number 2, Bhanu Athaya. Number 3, Ben Kingsley. The answer is Satyajit Ray. Which American president was known as Honest Abe? The options are number 1, Abraham Lincoln, number 2, John Adams, number 3, George Washington. The answer is Abraham Lincoln. Where is the oldest cathedral in the world situated? The options are number 1, Dominican Republic, number 2, Haiti, number 3, Grenada. The answer is Dominican Republic. What is the Japanese art of paper folding and cutting called? The options are number 1, origami, number 2, sashimi, number 3, kirigami. The answer is origami. The woman in the picture was the first to fly solo over the Atlantic. Name her. The options are number 1, Betty Ford, number 2, Amelia Earhart, number 3, Nell Gwyn. The answer is Amelia Earhart. In which country is the port of Casablanca located? The options are number 1, Libya, number 2, Morocco, number 3, Chad. The answer is Morocco. What is the brightly colored paper mache container used to hang candy at parties in Mexico called? The options are number 1, conchata, number 2, amarillo, number 3, pipiata. subscribe? The answer is Pifiata. In which country would you find the Sikin Tonneru, the world's deepest undersea railway tunnel? The options are number 1 China, number 2 Japan, number 3 Taiwan. The answer is Japan. Which was the first English language movie dubbed in Hindi? The options are number 1 Spider-Man, number 2 The Extraterrestrial, number 3 Gandhi. The answer is Gandhi. Hey! If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.